Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Cybersecurity Daily, a daily capsule for cybersecurity news and updates. Okay, all right, so let's take a look at what cybersecurity news that we've got for February 2nd, 2020. Let's take a look at the top headlines quickly. Tech support scam hitting Microsoft Edge start page takes a break. Devious spam horse phishing scam warns you're on an email block list. Coronavirus phishing attacks are actively targeting the US. Russia threatens Facebook, Twitter with fines. Demands user data. Vinti Group infected Hong Kong universities with malware. So let's take a look at these news in detail. So tech support scam hitting Microsoft Edge start page takes a break. A sophisticated browser locker campaign that ran on high-profile pages like Microsoft Edge Home or popular text sites was deactivated this week after in-depth research was published. The actors behind it used a compromised and ad content supply for top-tier distribution and combined targeted traffic filtering with stenography. This mix allowed the operation to survive for at least 2 years, bringing victims to a tech support scam page and threat researchers to a dead end as they scratched their heads about how the redirect to the fake malware repeating page happened. So basically, this tech support scam has currently been deactivated, which was really active in the past, wherein a genuine URL was being directed to a malware reporting page. So currently it's deactivated. I'll post more details about this in the description box. You guys can take a look at it. Moving on to the next news. Devious spam horse phishing scam warns you're on an email block list. Okay, so a new phishing campaign distributing malware pretends to be from the Spam Horse project, warning that the recipient's email address has been added to a spam block list due to sending unsolicited email. So Spam Horse project is an organization that creates spam block lists that mail servers can utilize to block known spammers from sending emails to recipients in their organization. So if you're an email admin, then you are most likely familiar with this organization and how removing one of your IP address or domains from their block list can be an arduous task, to the say at least. So due to this, using Spam Horse as the theme of a phishing scam could alarm email admins enough to cause them hastily open the link in the email and thus become infected. So in a new phishing campaign discovered by Proofpoint, malware distributors are sending emails that pretend to be from Spam Horse project. These emails states that the recipients must urgently take action because their email address has been added to the Spam Horse block list and will be blacklisted on the mail servers unless they follow instructions in the malicious URL that they are sending. Alright, so please be cyber safe. I will post more details about this Spam Horse phishing scam. It's like a phishing filtering Spam Horse software has been scammed. So I'll post more details. Please take a look. Moving on to some other news. We have some interesting news here from coronavirus. Coronavirus phishing attacks are actively targeting the US. Ongoing phishing campaigns use the recent coronavirus outbreak as bait in the attacks, targeting individuals from United States and United Kingdom, impersonating the US CDC and virologists, warning of new infection cases in their area and providing security measures. So the global scale health crisis triggered by infections with the new novel coronavirus is exploited by the attackers for their own malicious purposes. So the World Health Organization on Jan 30th said that the 2019 coronavirus outbreak is a public health emergency of international concern, while US Health and Human Services Secretary on Friday also declared it as a public health emergency for the entire United States. So in this particular phishing campaign, which is called as the Wuhan coronavirus phishing campaign #1, spotted by researchers as phishing simulation and security awareness training outfit KnowBe4, the attackers promised to provide a list of active infections in the surrounding area to trick their potential victims into clicking a link embedded in the message and leading to a credential phishing page. So that's some interesting news. I'll post more details about that in the description box. You guys can take a look at it. So moving on to some other news, we have some news from Russia. Russia threatens Facebook, Twitter with fines, demands user data. So Russia's telecom watchdog announced today that it has instituted administrative proceedings against Facebook and Twitter because of their refusal to move the data of Russian users on servers located inside the country's borders. So these companies did not provide information on meeting the requirements for localizing databases of Russian servers of the corresponding social networks on servers located in Russian Federation as provided for in Part 5 of Article 18 of the Law of Personal Data number 152-3, they said. Administrative proceedings were instituted on the grounds of an administrative offense in accordance with Part 8 of Article 13.11 of Administrative Code of the Russian Federation, which provides for an administrative fine in the amount of 1 million to 6 million rubles. That's approximately $16,000 to $94,000. So the administrative proceeding protocol was signed by a Twitter representative, according to the Russian telecom watchdog. While Facebook did not send a representative to the meeting, the company will receive a copy of the protocol within 3 days, according to the Russian law. So bans might also come after Facebook and Twitter get fined. Alright, I'll post more details about this in description box so you can take a look at it. And moving on to the last news, Vinti Group infected Hong Kong universities with malware. So computer systems at 2 Hong Kong universities were compromised in a Vinti Group campaign, according to researchers, during the Hong Kong protests that started in March 2019. The attacks were discovered in November 2019 after the security firm's Augur machine learning engine detected Shadowpad launcher malware samples on multiple devices at the 2 universities, following previous Vinti malware infections detected 2 weeks earlier in October. These attacks were highly targeted since the Vinti malware and the multimodular Shadowpad backdoor both featured command and control URLs and campaign identifiers related to the names of the impacted universities. The campaign identifiers found in the samples we analyzed matched the subdomain part of the CNC servers, showing that these samples were really targeted against the universities. Okay, I'll post more details about this and much more data on this universities that were infected by this malware. The link that I'm going to provide has more details about the malware and how to, how they found it, etc. In the description box, if you guys can take a look at it. Alright, so just to summarize today's news, tech support scam hitting Microsoft Edge takes a break. Spamhaus phishing campaign warns you are on an email block list. Coronavirus phishing attacks are actively targeting the US. Russia threatens Facebook, Twitter with fines, demands user data. Vinti Group infected Hong Kong universities with malware. Alright, so that's it. That's all we have for cybersecurity news on February 2nd, 2020. Please stay connected and stay cyber safe, and please do subscribe to our channel for latest news and updates on cybersecurity. And you guys have a good day. Bye.